Alright guys, welcome to Code Liberia. In our previous tutorial, we show you how to find the factors of any number by building the method. We try to build a sub method and we pass our parameters within the method. Here we try to build a condition so that we can test user the variables passed to the parameters, and we try to build the for loop which will test the conditions also. So in this tutorial we are going to show you how to compare user input or test user input. Before we begin with our tutorial, let's try to comment this out. Alright, here we go. Let's try to comment this and we bring it downward. Thank you. So if you're just getting started with us, you might want to watch some of our previous tutorial. We have introduced so many things in this course. You can try to click the channel name and you will see all of the videos we have for you in this course. Alright, so to begin with this tutorial, the first thing we want to do is to enter our user scanner input, because we will be entering some information from the keyboard, and to test whether user input is correct or the password is correct, right? So let's come here and we say scanner or let's say scanner input equal new scanner system.in. So this is actually a standard library. We're trying to call this so that we can enter some information from the keyboard. So with this, we permit us to enter some information. We will have the features of the Java extended libraries. Okay. Alright, so now that we have our scanner input equal new scanner system.in, what we want to do next now is to say we write some comment. We say please enter, let's say, let's be a little nice. We say please enter password, right? Alright, or you can say passcode is fine. And if the user enter password, we say string, let's say string password equal input dot next line. So let's come here. You can see like the library pop up here, all of the features you can apply. So input the next line, and we try to put our semicolon. Now that we have that, let's say why we try to test user input. Now we say y password dot length, y password dot length is less than 6. Y password dot length is less than 6. Let's say invalid password, or let's say password is not too strong. Yes, password is not too strong. And let's say /end for next line. Please enter password. So here we try to test the user input so that the user can enter password that is above 6. If the password is less than the count of 6, then that means this statement will be outputted, and then user have to enter new password. And the next thing now we want to do is we say password equal input dot next line. Alright, so this now we test the conditions. Let's come next. Since that we have this, now we come next, we say system.out.println, and we say accessed /n, we say please or enter or confirm password. Okay, so if the user enter password that is valid according to the conditions here, according to the while loop conditions, then what happens is this statement will be outputted that user should confirm the password being entered, right? So now we have string, let's say string, and we say confirm equal input dot next line, and we say if, that is the conditions. Now we say if confirm dot match, if confirm dot matches password, this one now we have to call it if confirm dot matches password. What happens then? There should be some statement outputted that says password is confirmed, right? Let's say all right, or let's say password has been confirmed. Okay, it's better this way. Now let's try, what if the password user entered does not match these conditions? Then if the password does not match, then what happens? We say else. Yes, let's try to put an else statement. Okay, and we say sorry, password mismatch. Okay, here we go. So this is the end of this code. Let's see it from the beginning. You can see it here. Let's try to separate this, the first categories and the second category here. Alright, so let's try to run it first before we try to explain it. Maybe we have some errors. Let's try to run it first. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. So okay, we have the statement being outputted here, say please enter password. So let's try to see here if that was the statement we wrote here. Okay, yeah, this is the first statement that says please enter password, and we try to enter password. Let's say code Liberia, right? And we click enter. So access, right? So here is telling us access because the password we enter certifies the conditions which we have here that says if password is if password dot length is less than 6, then this statement will be outputted that says password is not too strong, right? But if the password is greater than 6, then that means to say this statement will be outputted now that say access, please enter. So everything is working perfectly. Now let's try to access it by saying code Liberia, and we click enter. You see, so here it's telling me that sorry because password mismatch. So if you compare it now, you will see that the passwords mismatch here. Here I have code Liberia and here I have con Liberia. So it's not exactly. So let's try it. What if the password is correct? Let's try if that works. What if the password is correct? So now I will enter another password. I say let's say code, and I click enter. So here you see it says that password is not too strong because the password is less than 6. If you see here, it's 1 2 3 4, so they are full count of the password, they are full letters, so it's less than 6, right? So you have these conditions. All right, everything is working perfectly. Now let's try it for the right full conditions now, which the password should be greater than 6, and then we can see what happens. Let's enter and we say subscribe, please subscribe, right? Please subscribe, and we just put a subscribe and let's click enter. Okay, access, and we say right, you see the password has been confirmed. So we are asking you to please subscribe, but here we try to test the conditions that says subscribe, the word, and then is access, and it says that it has been confirmed, right? So this is how to build a password. First, what you should do is that test the password conditions. So if the password is less than 6, or in some case, sometimes you see that if the password is less than 8 digit, then it cannot be taken. So that's why we have it, right? So let's try it if it is less than 8, and we try to run this back. For these conditions now, we are going to use some numbers. Let's see if it will work. So let's try to use some number. We enter password, we say 1 2 3 4, and we say code. Okay, access, right? So here the password, you can use anything. That's why we're using this thing that says input the next line. So it does not define the specific data type because we are using string for it, right? Okay, and we say 1 2 3 4 and code. So code, right? Here we go, password has been confirmed. Okay guys, now let's try to go into it a little bit. Let's try to go over it. The first thing we did was we created our class named Java exercise, and we have our public static void main method. Here we have scanner input equal new scanner system.in. This is the permissions of our external libraries within the Java compiler. So here we have our external library for the Java scanner input, wherein we can enter some basic information from the keyboard. And here we have the print out statement, which is the welcoming statement that will tell us to enter some information on our keyboard. And here we are to test the information we will enter from the keyboard. So we have string password. I just try to pass this here. You can use any words or like any data here, equal new input the next line. So here we got these conditions. We have this here. So you see, if you click this, you see all of the things you can use within this library. As I'm showing down, you can see now, like all of these things you can use in this library, right? So we will use them after some time. We have the toString here, we have the next here, and we have so many fun inline. So all of these things we have it here, and we will use it in our upcoming tutorial. So we have the while loop to test if the password is less than 8 or 6. First we have 6 first. Okay, so if the password is less than the count of 6, then that means this statement will be outputted that says the password is too is not too strong, or is too low, right? Or is weak. Sometimes you see the statement. And we have the next line here, then it comes to this. So that is if the conditions here has been certified before it comes to this condition that say access, please enter a confirmed password, right? Then it tests the password and you enter again now to confirm. If the password is good, then here you have yes, the password has been confirmed. If not, you will have this statement to be outputted, right? Thank you, and let's move to our next Java tutorial. We stop this tutorial here, we finish, and let's move to our next Java tutorial. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe as we bring you more content.